What's up, everybody? Your boy Pat back again with another edition of Patrick Unplugged. Today's topic of the day is the Galaxy Smart Tag 2.
This is a Heat Rocks production.
Now, before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell as it helps out the channel. Now, the Galaxy Smart Tag 2, obviously these just came out a couple months ago. I'm finally getting around to doing an unboxing and review. I actually purchased two of them. We'll put one to the side and we'll talk about the one that I have in my hand. So you can see Galaxy Smart Tag 2, one in a pack. Looks a little bit different than what we're accustomed to as a smart tag for a Galaxy. On the side, it shows you a pet. It shows you, it looks like a suitcase and a key. You can use this on multiple things. On the back, it has all your information. I'm not going to show you really quickly, but you can read it for yourself if you like. I'm blocking certain things out on purpose. On the right side, on the left side, sorry, you have the Smart Tag 2. On the bottom, you got this box is recyclable, recycling facilities for this product. Package may not exist in your area. And on the top, you got nothing. So let's get into this really quickly. I'm going to show you because I already popped the tape, but we'll see what's inside. I haven't looked inside. You know how we do on this channel. So you're getting, it looks like instructions. It's showing you something about the battery, quick start guide, all your FCC stuff, all your ISED notice, blah, blah, blah. You could do that for yourself. You're getting a SIM ejection tool there, and you're getting the smart tag. Nothing else in the box, it looks like. So so obviously I'm not going to pull that yet, but that's going to make the battery come alive, so to speak. So the big difference I can see right off the bat from the Smart Tag 1 to the Smart Tag 2, we're not going to really talk about the Smart Tag Plus in this video because it's really didn't get a big welcome in the tech world community. It wasn't that much of an upgrade in the Smart Tag to the Smart Tag Plus. So we'll talk about the 1 and the 2. But the big difference here is the shape you can see, and then you can see the ring is gigantic. So it's actually like it goes on your keys, it looks like really well. And then you have this kind of silver metal band inside, which the other one didn't. And we'll show you that one just right now so you can see the size difference between the Smart Tag 1 and the Smart Tag 2. These are the differences in how they look. One is a diamond shape and one is more like a oval shape, if you will, like a racetrack almost, it looks like. And then the hole here very small, although I must say they have gotten a hole on this. Apple does not have on their tags, which kind of sucks, but this one has a small hole, this one has a gigantic hole, and as you can see where we already said that silver innard right there, so it has a metal ring, really nice. But the differences between these two are kind of a lot, and I'll go over it so you can kind of follow along. So the Smart Tag had a range of 120 meters. The Smart Tag 2 has a much better range than that. I don't know specifics. The decibels, as far as when this is beeping and you're trying to find whatever you lost, whatever this is attached to, is 90 decibels. The Smart Tag 2 is considerably louder than that. From an IP rating standard, this is IP53, this is IP67 on the dust and the water. So this can essentially be buried underground and get some water damage, if you will, from the ground and still be able to be heard buried inside of the ground. The other thing that's the big deal for me is the Smart Tag 1 lasts for about 165 to 300 days, depending on how your battery life is as far as wear and tear. The newer one, the Smart Tag 2, is up to 700 days. So Samsung says 500 days for sure, and then up to 700 days if you put it in power saving mode. This also has a couple other different features in this, and keep in mind these both use the SmartThings app on your Samsung phone. But the Smart Tag 2, we already talked about the metal ring, we talked about the IP67. It has ultra wideband capabilities, which means it could be tracked with your phone, and it also uses something called Bluetooth Low Energy and Bluetooth 5.0, which gives it a wider range of detection, like we already discussed. Obviously, these things have a bigger battery than the predecessor, which allows you to have a lot more features and also get a lot more time in that. You can also put a message in your phone through the SmartThings app, like say your name, your phone number, your dog's name if you have this on a pet. And then anybody with an NFC chip on their phone, which is basically everybody, is if you have a smartphone, can see that actual message and potentially call you and say, hey, I have your luggage, or hey, I found your dog. So I say it's a big upgrade. This also has a compass, so you can kind of track it in real time of where it's moving, which direction it's going. So if I was to tell you that the SmartTag 1, when it came out, I was super excited about using it, and I have. The SmartTag 2 is definitely something I'm going to use. In fact, I bought 2 of them because I have 2 dogs, so they're probably going to go and get 1 each, and then I'm going to buy a bunch more to start using on things like luggage when I go on a trip on an airplane, start putting it on my keys in case I lose my keys. So I'm going to really get a lot of features and a lot of usage out of these smart tags. Shout out to everybody rocking me Instagram, YouTube, the Anchor app. You can also find me on Spotify as well as Apple and Google Podcasts. It's your boy Pat. Peace. Catch you on the next one.